right. Back day. Ooh. Oh, these are feeling great. Oh. Ooh. There you go, buddy. Come on. Good. Ooh. So I was just watching this Mike Israetel video, and he was talking about this guy who has a calculator, and you put all your measurements in, and he'll tell you what your natural potential is, which obviously that stuff's not going to be accurate. But I put my stuff in, and it did a little diagram. It said my arms and my chest are too overdeveloped, and that my legs are underdeveloped, which I can agree that my quads are underdeveloped. I'll have to show you afterwards. I don't remember the name of it. But all I did was look up Natty Max calculator. It's like the first one that comes up. It's very interesting. But you have to have your wrist measurements, your bicep measurements, your chest, under your torso, waist, everything. Which I have those measurements from when I was measuring them every day in that book in my gym bag. So. I just want to say, if my chest and arms are overdeveloped now, I want them to be overly overdeveloped, because I want them better and bigger. So, oh, all right. So you want to set this to where your chest can kind of round out around it for a deeper stretch.
see your left side, you feel like it's going
Right.
right. As I said, my left was like something wrong there.
Ooh. Ooh, well, me and Brandon were just agreeing that last night was a pretty stinking good leg workout. Unfortunately, with my current living situation, my bed is not a bed, it's a mattress on the floor. So getting up this morning was quite the adventure. So can't wait to wake up tomorrow, because if you go to gym, you know, the second day of leg soreness, of DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, is much worse on that second day. Oh. Whew. All right. As previously stated, we're about to go on back day, and I've asked you guys to not let me forget. Thank you for reminding me. And by that I mean, none of you have commented, remember tomorrow on back day. To hit Weird Al's, I just remember. But thank you. Ooh, no back day is complete Got some pullovers. Ooh, which means we have some incomplete back days here recently because I haven't been programming them in. Ooh. 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 Uh-huh. Ooh. Ooh. Good.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
More.
Yeah, one more. Come on. Yeah, one more. Good. Love to see it. Yeah, 60. It's amazing how much heavier these double ones feel
Yeah.
to those. Because like it almost makes you go, what is the math on this? Because 60
can do 70.
It's like 60, I would assume, is 120, but it has to be heavier because I can do 150, 160 on that, on the single cable one. Ooh, my back's about cooked. Come on, buddy. Good. Come on. Come on. 1, 2. 2 more. 1 more. Come on. I'll light again. 1 more. There you go. Ooh. All right. We're gonna take advantage of this 2 cable, this 2 pulley row, and use it for our face pulls. Oh, good. Good. Ooh. Just a kind of a different way of doing without a rope or putting longer handles on a single cable. Changes things up a little bit. I feel that a lot more, and I'm a traditional face pull too. Good. Ooh. I ate 2 ground chicken burgers before this workout, so I'm feeling those right now. Yeah, 2 logs of protein just sitting in my stomach. Ooh. I feel like you could also, maybe, I don't know if this would ring the top of the bow or not. Maybe lower the weight. You could use that for weirded out flies as well. Instead of using the machine, the backpack. There you go, buddy. Come on. All right. Ooh. Moving on. All right, much like deadlifts, this is a rare sighting for our workouts just because I don't feel like I need to add much more lower back work right now.
More this way.
Let's see. Does the seat move? No, it does not. Okay. Ooh. There you go, buddy. Ooh. This isn't a bad version of this machine. I think I like the version at Cuba and the version in town better than this one.
Yeah.
This isn't a bad version of this kind of machine, though. Ooh. The Brandon waves back. Focus on your step, boy. Y'all better wave back to Brandon in the comments. Or I disown all of you. You were my children, now you were not. Go for, yeah, 205.
Three ways.
See if I can go up in weight every set. Whoa. I've actually never used this machine here, so. Arise, my love. Good. Do you want to hit some abs today or no? This guy. 220. Ooh, got a good little lower back pump going right now. Just I got good little lower back pain. Good little 27-year-old. Supposed to be your natural state of being past 25. Ooh. Well, I don't know how many Missourian viewers I have. I really haven't looked at the analytics. I know I mostly have men my own age from pretty much all across the world who watch these videos. Mostly US, but then even some foreign countries. And so I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but if you live in Missouri, or just anywhere like Missouri that has very bipolar weather, this is the glorious time of year in Missouri where it's September, late August, early September. But today is September 2nd. That's when the weather like this starts. It's the end of August into September. As we get close to fall. But it's still summer, right? Or I guess technically it is fall. I don't know. But when it's still warm out, but you wake up and it's freezing and you probably should put a jacket on. By noon, it's hot as balls. And then by the end of the day, it's like decent. So right now, it's like super decent outside, but it's also bright outside, sun's out, everything. And so your car has still been turned into like a summertime oven. So it's like gorgeous enough outside to roll down the window to cool off your car, but hot enough that you put your AC on full blast because your car was an oven when you hopped in. So right now, hopefully it doesn't ruin the audio too much. I do have the window down for just this minute. And then for like the next minute or two of driving, just to kind of get the car to cool down. And then it'll just be the AC. But hopefully the mic isn't picking up too much wind straight into it. Hopefully my fat head is covering it, shielding it from the wind. Anyways, that was a pretty stinking good workout. A pretty stinking good workout indeed. So I'm not too horribly disappointed with how that workout went. So I got some stuff going on tonight, so I knew we had to get in and out within like an hour or so, and we did accomplish that. But we did not sacrifice the quality of the workout at all to accomplish that. Let's see. Close grip pull downs, row machine, pullovers, reverse pec deck, face pulls, wide grip lat pull downs, and that lower back machine. So seven exercises. Four, excluding the reverse pec deck, 4 sets each. So 27 working sets. Not a bad workout at all. I got a really good rear delt pump right now, a really good lower back pump right now. So not too shabby. So if you guys, I haven't talked about it for a while on the channel, this isn't it, but this reminded me. I have pre-workout coming in. Obviously, Harder Than Last Time supplements. Code JS15. Save 15% off any and all purchases off the site. And, you know, that goes to helping me, guys. And that goes to helping the channel, because I'm trying to put, without going bankrupt myself, trying to put money back into the channel. So the new mics, the new camera, actually paying for software to edit, and paying for software to do the thumbnails instead of just doing half, the word, attempted thumbnails. Because originally it was just, the thumbnails were whatever picture from the workout. YouTube went, yeah, that's a good thumbnail. And then it became, I would go through the video and snap a picture myself of what I thought the best picture for a thumbnail was, and that was the thumbnail. And then eventually it became that picture, but like I would put the title of the workout, and now it's like I have real fun, right? I'll do like a funny joke, or I'll do an over dramatized, like animated, or one time I even asked AI, ChatGPT, to take a photo that I edited, and then was like, make this even more dramatic. And that was the My Knees Suck from last week. I think it was last week day. Either that one or the one before. But the one that says My Knees Suck, and it's clearly a weird animated version of me on crutches saying my knees suck. But yeah, trying to have more fun with the thumbnails. Actually, I was using the free version of CapCut to edit the videos. Now I pay for an editing software. I pay for Adobe for the thumbnails. So it's like, I'm trying to put more into the channel. That being said, thought that guy was about to swipe me. Sorry, guys. Came flying out of that parking lot. It yanked close to the front of my car with his tailgate. And then I was like watching for him to put a blinker on, because it looked like he just wanted to get over. Maybe he just doesn't know how to drive, which seems to be a theme around here. But the reason I bring up pre-workouts and putting money in the channel and the Harder Than Last Time supplement sponsorship is that I have on the way a little hardcore, I believe it's Hardcore 3D from Harder Than Last Time, one of their pre-workouts. which sadly only comes in one flavor, the freeze pop. It's like a packet of popsicles that come in the fish netting they can pick up at the grocery store. That kind of flavor. Which, when you see a picture of a pack of freezer pops on the front of something, and that's the flavor, it's like, okay, is it every flavor of freeze pop combined? Is it a specific freezer pop? Like, what's the flavor? So I'm very, very, very intrigued to see what it will taste like in particular. But point being, I'm gonna do like a little review when I get it in. That I'll do right here in a video. Like, here's my thoughts on this flavor, and stuff. But also probably do like a cut down, shorter version of it for like shorts and TikTok and Instagram. But I'm gonna give my honest opinion because that's the thing. They even say in our athlete meetings, like, you don't have to say like a product. If you try the Turkesterone and it didn't work for you, say it. Say, hey, this doesn't work for me. But that's the thing, right? I've taken Turkesterone. I haven't had the privilege of taking the Turk Platinum yet because it's been sold out and I just don't have the mind to spare for it. But I've taken the Turk Max. And I mean, it works for me. I have very noticeable strength gains and energy gains when I take it. So, but that's just, that's just the truth. But just like a certain percentage of people don't even notice the effects of creatine and would say that creatine doesn't work. But for me, I feel the effects of creatine. I feel the effects of Turkflex, Turk. That's Gilella Mind's brand. I don't know why I've been watching Greg that Doucette videos, so I guess that's why it's on my mind. But I've taken the Turk Max. I haven't taken the Turk Platinum yet, but I'd imagine it works too. I took the old Ecti Builder when he carried it, and I felt the effects of it. It's nowhere near what I feel on Turk, but like I said, I've taken BPC 157 for my knees before, and I felt it. But there's going to be people who they take that stuff and they don't feel it. Just like you have genetics for like how you look and stuff, you also have genetics to how you feel and how you respond to certain supplements, certain drugs, stuff like that. So like, what works for me may not work for you. So I'm not going to sit here and say, if I try to pre-workout and during the workout I'm like, holy cow, this is the best pre-workout I've ever had. Like I can't think if someone's trying to call me. I'm trying to ignore it. But when you feel your watch buzzing on your wrist and you see your phone going off while you're trying to focus. Oh man, sorry guys. But I'm not gonna sit here and be, this is the best formulated, like all these stimulants are like just the best ever of any pre-workout. Like, I'm gonna tell you, to me, in my personal experience, that how it feels. But I'm not gonna tell you, like, personally, if you take it, you're gonna feel this way. Because that's the thing. Like, I've had plenty of pre-workouts over the years, including I've tried what was it? The Harder and Less Time 2.0 when it first came out, and they had the grape flavor. It's, to me, it was just a normal pre-workout. But I also drink like 600 to 900 milligrams of caffeine some days. So like, I have to take breaks from caffeine sometimes because I stop feeling its effects. But then, while not being on a caffeine break, I've taken Chris Bumstead's, not the Bum Energy pre-made. I don't really get anything off of the Bum Energy cans, but the Raw Nutrition pre-workout. just the generic stuff, not the Favage or High Stim or whatever, but just like the normal one. I don't know if he adds like extra beta alanine or what he puts in it, but like the tingles, like everything, the pump is fantastic on his pre-workout. But that's, you know, me. Some people, they may use freaking C4 or Ghost and get a great pump and get like really bad tingles and the itchiness and stuff from like the beta alanine and all that, and I might not feel it at all because I've taken C4, I've taken Ghost, they really don't do it for me in terms of like pre-workout. Now, original C4 in the can, like if it's one of their original flavors, that stuff gets me tingling. If it's one of their collab flavors, it doesn't. It's like if it's a collab flavor, they lower some of the more pre-workout ingredients out of it. Like the L-citrine and the beta-alanine and all that. Probably so non-gym goers can drink it and they can sell more, if I had to guess. But like the cans of C4, I don't necessarily feel as much as I do the powder, right? But to each their own. Every pre-workout's formulated different, and every body is going to respond differently to certain stuff. So I'm hoping, since this is Harder Than Last Time's hardcore 3D, that's one of their higher stem pre-workouts, that it will not only be good in flavor. I've yet to be disappointed with a flavor I get from them, whether it be protein powder, the bars, pre-workout. But like, I'm hoping it's well formulated, that like, I can really feel a good stimulus from it. That's the hope. I really hope that it's good, and I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion, because that's just who I am. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. If I take a drink of it, I'm like, man, this is crap, I'm going to say it. If I think the flavor could be better, I'm going to say it. And I'm also going to tell you what freaking freezer pop it tastes like. It's like the only thing I can think of when I see freeze pop as the flavor, and it's literally like multiple pops, like the image of a freezer pop, like of them in the fish net, like you just bought them, and it's like every flavor's in there. It's like, what flavor is it supposed to be, my guy? Come on, Greg. But it's like, I'm going to tell you which one it tastes like. Does it taste like multiple of them blended together and take one big fruit punch? Or is it like one specific, I can identify this as the red freezer pop, right? But I'll let you know. Or maybe it's just like some generic, they use freeze pop because it's supposed to be some generic summertime flavor that it reminds you of summer and reminds you of like eating a popsicle in the summer heat. And here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't like Greg, but I think him and Chris Bumstead, what I like about their supplements is they're very big on if it tastes good to them, right? You see in some of Chris's videos, and you see in some of Greg's, where they're like taste testing like, new flavors that are about to come out, that they care not only about like, the formula, because they're both very well knowledgeable in their own ways about that stuff, but they care about the taste and do they like it. And so I've yet like I said, I've yet to have a flavor I don't like from Harder Than Last Time. I've yet to have a flavor I don't like from Raw Nutrition either. Just free shout out to Raw Nutrition, to C-Bum's brand, but I've yet to have anything I don't like. So, but yeah, I've been chasing a rabbit trail, probably not making any sense, but that's what happens when you have pre-workout. I had Rise Nutrition's Country Time Lemonade pre-workout today. Not because I bought it. Greg, I didn't buy the competition. If you're watching this, you're not. But Greg, if you ever do watch this, I didn't buy Rise Nutrition's pre-workout. My gym partner had it in his bag, and I wanted some pre-workout. While mine's in the mail. But like this stuff, the only thing I get is I get a slight tingle in my head. Not like a headache, but like I can feel it in my head, if that makes any sense. Like just the slight like hair tingles going on. But like get a decent pump off of it. But it tastes good. It tastes like country time, but then it has that like pre-workout aftertaste going on. And I don't know what that would be from, if it's from the L-citrine, the thioline, the beta-alanine, the citrine. I don't know. I don't know what it would be from, but most pre-workouts have that little twinge in the back. And it's very noticeable because the country time lemonade flavor isn't like insanely strong. But that being said, it's good. There you go, Rise. There's a little free plug from me to you as well, not just whatever brand I was just talking about. Raw Nutrition. But I don't know. I'm very excited to get the pre-workout in, but also this guy would stop riding up beside me. Come on, man. Get off your freaking phone and drive, says the guy when we're recording a YouTube video. Okay, I'm just gonna slow down because everyone's being a jerk and I need this wine. Let's go. Of course you're gonna practically stop. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Oh. I live in a fun, area where people just don't know how to drive. But there's this one intersection that the lane literally has arrows pointing to which direction it's going for like multiple feet, and it says only this way, and people will get in it, speed up and pass everyone in this lane and cut everyone off like it's a passing lane. It's so annoying. Oh, don't even get me started on how people drive around here. That's for sure. But back on topic. Not that I've always sounded like I'm on that topic, but I have pre-workout coming in. Hopefully, I have Shop on, the tracking app Shop. Like I have it on that right now, but I have no clue when it's going to come in at all. Not a clue. For some reason, it does not say when it's supposed to come in. It just says that it's in Pennsylvania. So I'm hoping it will be in either tomorrow or what is tomorrow? So tomorrow or Friday, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. But expect it within the next few days. So either tomorrow's video or the next one, hopefully. But expect that within the next few videos. It'll side mission where we'll do a pre-workout review. But we'll probably do it right here in the car. Just because I don't want to... Because if I really wanted to do it at the gym, I would probably have to do it in the locker room. It could make mixing up the pre-workout before the workout. But unfortunately, no filming in the locker room. I don't think I could get away with doing a whole review on the pre-workout without getting caught. Like I can a quick pump check, right? Because that's the thing. I don't take my shirt off for the pump checks I do on arm days. I just the sweeps, hit 2 or 3 arm poses and call it good. So it's like I typically don't have anyone walk in the bathroom on me while I'm doing that, so I don't get caught doing it. But Planet has a whole no filming in the locker room, the restrooms rule. So if I were to sit there and get the pre-workout on, but here's the flavor, here's everything it says is in it, here's how it's formulated, let's see how good it is, mix it up, taste it, and give my opinion. Someone's probably going to walk in, even a worker might walk in, and then I might end up in trouble. And the punishment for getting caught filming or recording, taking pictures in the bathroom, is you lose your membership, and I would gander as an employee that I would also lose my job. So we will probably do it here in the car. Mix it up before we get to the gym. And, well, I work there, so I'll have to go out into the parking lot and mix it up. And we'll see. We'll see how that goes down. I'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. But very excited for that to come in. I just don't buy pre-workout that often. I kind of just raw dog most workouts or buy an energy drink from the gas station on my way. But I'm literally sponsored by this company. So you got to buy and take their products once in a while. And that's the thing. I have bought and taken plenty of stuff from Harder Than Last Time. But you just don't have money to buy stuff and have it shipped to you all the time. You just don't. And so 9 times out of 10, I just don't have pre-workout. Or I go to Walmart because it's easily accessible, and I buy Rise or Raw because those are both at Walmart. So I know Greg's intentions are to come out with a ready-to-drink to be sold at gas stations and stuff. And once that happens, you'll be seeing me holding a Harder Than Last Time can of ready-to-drink all the time because I'm sponsored by them when I buy it. But until that day, this will be one of the very few times you'll actually see me with a specific thing of pre-workout on me. Just because I'm really bad about just buying energy drinks on the days I need it and just raw dogging workouts if I don't. So, well, I wouldn't say I'm bad at doing that. That's not a bad thing. You shouldn't be taking pre-workout on days you really don't need it. But I'm also like a caffeine junkie, so I'm just really bad about taking pre-workout if I have it in my bag every single day, even if I'm not about to hit a workout. I just don't have the money for an energy drink, but I have pre-workout in my bag. I'll take it just so I can have caffeine. So I try not to keep it in my bag because I know that's how I am. But oh well. Anyways, back on topic. Had a good workout. A fantastic back workout. Would not complain at all. Actually remembered where it helps this time. That's surprising. That doesn't happen ever. And got some pre-workout coming in, so expect a review on it. And that's the gist of everything I just said for 25 minutes. If I could sum it all up, that would be it, and that's probably how I should have said it. But, oh well, I got stuff to do, and you guys got stuff to do, I'm sure, so you're tired of listening to me yap. So I'm going to hop off here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for chest workout.